Hello, sacred friends, and welcome to another Sacred Circle reading. To all the beautiful, magical souls that are tuning in today, a very warm welcome, and I'm so honored and truly grateful to have you here. So today's reading is being done on a very auspicious occasion. It's the beginning of the Chaitra Navratri festival, which is dedicated to Goddess Durga and her 9 forms. It marks the first month in the Hindu calendar, typically which falls in the Chaitra month of the Indian lunar calendar. It's generally a time of, the arrival of spring, a time of new beginnings and a spiritual rejuvenation. It also marks both a spiritual journey and it is, known to be a heralding for new beginnings and divine protection. So in this month, there's 9 days dedicated to the 9 forms of Goddess Durga. So the first 3 forms are known to be and dedicated to Goddess Durga herself, and then the next 3 days it's to Goddess Lakshmi, and then the last 3 days is to Goddess Saraswati. So generally, this marks a period, like I said, of harvest and abundance and all good things. And we've seen that, and we started this series stepping into the new in this Chaitra month, which is, such an auspicious occasion. So I didn't really know that it was happening now. It took me by surprise, and it was just like synchronistic and magical that, we started this, the series in this auspicious month and auspicious occasion. So happy Navratri to all those that are celebrating, and may it herald in new beginnings of celebration, harvest, joy, and manifestation. So I just want to, before starting this reading, I just want to welcome Goddess Lakshmi to the attunement of the Sacred Circle today. She is the goddess that I was called to do the reading for today. So there was a bit of few synchronicities, magical ones that I want to share. So if you had seen in the last reading especially, but also concurrently in a few of the other readings prior, the owl spirit has been showing very much, its presence in the readings. And the last reading, which was, the kickoff to the start of the stepping into the new series, we did see a lot of the owl imagery, symbology come in. So this morning, prior to doing this reading, I actually, in the garden, I saw a huge white owl. Now, the place where I'm located, it's not something that you see, it's very, very rare. And for it to be a white owl is even more rare. So the owl is known to be Goddess Lakshmi's vehicle, and it's known in association with her, as a symbol of wealth, manifestation, abundance, luxury. And if you're not new to the channel, we have done quite a few of the Goddess Lakshmi readings, and it's been so magical in itself. So I feel very much this message that Goddess Lakshmi wants to share on this auspicious day and the beginning of Chaitra Navratri is going to be very mythical, magical, I'm feeling. So I saw the owl, and the owl's been appearing. So I think very much there's a message that she wants to share today with you guys, and very excited to have her here and to see what this magical message is all about. So as I said, she is part of the the Hindu goddesses that are worshipped in this month, in this 9-day festival. So I feel very much like her presence is very strong, and the energies are very heightened at the moment. Just post us having the solar eclipse and the Saturn transit, I think if you can feel it, you can feel it in the air, feel that things are changing, and that there's movement, transition, and there's very much us as a collective entering heightened states of consciousness. So guys, let's see what Goddess Lakshmi wants to say. And I just want to mention, so today's we will also do a mystery message from Goddess Durga herself, since starting off, today is day 1 of the 9-day festival, and it's dedicated to Goddess Shailputri, which is a form of Goddess Durga. So Om Dum Durgaya Namaha. Happy to have her here. And so as a special, we will have the mystery message specifically from Goddess Durga to see what she wants to add to the Sacred Circle today as well. So I'd like to thank all the goddesses and ascended masters, archangels, for being with us in the attunement today, and the mighty and beautiful Goddess Lakshmi for being here today. And I feel there's a lot of ancestor spirit as well, because yesterday it was Amavasya, which is also dedicated, new moon, which is dedicated to the ancestors. So yeah, a lot of the energetic spirit guides around, and I feel as though heightened ascended masters are here with us today. So okay, let's see. And of course, we welcome the mighty Lord Ganesha today, as it is an auspicious occasion. So yeah, we invite him as well to the sacred circle, and we'll see messages from him. But yeah, let's start off with the main focal cards. So yeah, I feel like the owl spirit is very much like a mythical, it's donated as, creature of wisdom, carried on wisdom, from past lives, a creature that, even the animal kingdom reveres. When you see, they very much in reverence. So it's a nocturnal animal, very much coming out of the night. So for me, seeing it also during the day was quite something there, to see. So I do feel very much there's a strong message that, Goddess Lakshmi wants to send. Also, I did put the picture. Okay, wow, if you can hear that siren. Okay, yes, I feel like it's an urgent message. Okay, wow, the first card came out here. And it's an urgent message she wants to send. Also, as I was kind of lost train of thought with the siren. So very much, when the owl depiction comes up, it's like, also the bringer of messengers, bringer of wisdom, carrier of wisdom. So I do feel like there's some sort of carried message from previous lifetimes into this lifetime. I'm feeling and I'm hearing, okay, wow, that, so yeah, I'm hearing like, a bringer of a message from a past lifetime that needs to be heard in this lifetime. Yeah, so I'm feeling it could be from both ways if we look at the duality of it. So the owl bringing is a message from the past into the present, affecting the future, and also a message from the future coming into the present, affecting both the present and the past. So there's some duality here, I'm hearing as well. So yeah, let's see what this message is about. Okay, feels very much magical and very like mythical, legendary, I'm hearing as well. Okay, I heard legend is born. Okay, so this could be the transition of this legendary gift. Maybe it's a could be a legendary, I'm hearing like a legendary what is like a talisman, yeah, a legendary talisman that's coming through here. Okay, so we have 3 messages. I felt called to do red today because, it's being an auspicious occasion, and Goddess Durga associated with the color red. So yeah, I feel like it's very much association and symbology here in today's reading. Okay. Oh wow, okay, so we have repetition. This card came in the last reading as well. I think it came in another few of the readings. So I feel like this is something that wants to be highlighted by the universe. And yeah, Goddess Lakshmi is bringing this up. So I feel maybe at the moment, with the transitions, and we have the transition here, the moons, the eclipses that have been happening, the transition of Saturn into Pisces, very much a powerful transition. Things that have happened, shifted, the movement that has happened astrologically is very much coming in the forefront here. I also feel like, this is the time when cycles are being broken, karma is being washed, things that were in the dark is coming to the light here, truths being revealed here. But I feel also very much like there's something that, maybe that was hidden, and we saw the mythical part of it is coming into light here. Yeah, I feel like this card, it reminds me of I feel a lot of triggering aspects to it. Like, you may be triggered by the moon, feel the after effects of the moon every time there's a new moon or a full moon. But I feel like with the cycles of the moon, cycles also create or the cycles create tidal shifts, which create energies which affect emotions. So I feel like there's been like a whole shift in emotions. You may have been stuck in also a repetitive cycle here. I feel like this could be a repetitive habit, a repetitive loop here that keeps repeating itself, sort of like Groundhog Day here, kind of connotations where, things happen and then you feel like, okay, it's past and it happens again, I feel like it's a resurgence here. And I feel maybe this has felt very much like out of your control. So it's like out of your boundaries, out of things that you can actually master, or things that you can change. It's very much universal guidance here, and universal in terms of, maybe it could be karmic, it could be something that is governed by different laws. I'm hearing the universal laws here. Yeah, but I feel like there's a shift here with this repetitive cycle here, because we have the sun connotation here, and we've just had the solar eclipse here. So the solar eclipse, unlike the lunar eclipse, very much lifts, the energy is lifted, it's heightened to a more of a radical degree here. So I feel also here what Goddess Lakshmi is saying is that this is about to be lifted. It's like, a weight lifted off your shoulders type of thing, where you are running here with all the bison I'm seeing here. It's not, so it's horses. I saw bisons in my mind's eye, so I feel very much like it's like I said, divinely guided. So I feel like, with the movement here, it feels very much like it's a continuous conflict in your mind, continuous struggle or loop that doesn't. It's like, when you it's like the monkey brain. I'm hearing very much like things and whispers that don't leave you, type of energy here. And I feel like this is now what Goddess Lakshmi is saying, is that this repetitive cycle is about to shift. There's a shift in the cycle and a shift in the repetitiveness here. A closing of a cycle where I feel that once it's gone, it's gone. It's never to repeat itself. I'm hearing as well. Yeah. I also feel here with the conch here, there's a hidden meaning. The conch symbolizes Lord Vishnu, and I feel very much that he's the creator. So this cosmic shift is being done and guided by a lot of your cosmic shift ascendant masters, so like Lord Vishnu himself, that would shift cosmically things. So there's also, like I'm hearing, Lord Kalbhairav, who's the ruler of time, Shani Dev as well. Very much of the cosmic time shifters here at play. Yeah, I feel like you see with the water here, this water symbolizes the flow, that it is moved, it's now moved, it's gone with the flow. Like although water has memory, this memory that it's entrapped you with is no longer there. Yeah, but I feel like there's a lot of signage involved here. Things had to happen. Certain repetitive cycles also needed to play out in order for, like I'm hearing, spiritual development, spiritual growth, as well as the movement and the shift into like a higher timeline here. Because without of these, cycles and phases, let's say trials and tribulations, things cannot shift, things cannot move, and growth cannot be, actually enabled here. Yeah. Indeed, I'm hearing as well. So I feel also, with this repetitive cycle, it's like every trial and tribulation, because I'm hearing what that series, is it Divergence? Yeah, it's like, where you play in the field, and every battle scar, leaves you a mark, and that mark has left you a notch on your soul. So I feel like every battle scar that you've gone through, every, like, let's say, mark, on spiritual development has left a ranking on your soul here. Yeah, I'm hearing it as like a higher ranking. So the repetitive cycle has been there for a purpose, also to give you the higher ranking, to give you the strength also, to step into the power, to get onto that higher rank. It's like, also like when you, in karate, when you have the different belts, it's orange, yellow, I think black, all of those color belts. So like, it's like that kind of medals, yeah, of honor I'm hearing here that you've attained with the cycle here. Okay, wow. Yeah, we have formation. Yeah, what did I say, right, guys, about the spiritual development in this formation that has happened here? Because I feel like with the formation card, it's like it has formed you, into this spiritual warrior, this growth that it's had, and the effect of the growth that it's had on your soul is something that cannot be proclaimed. It can only be felt and can only be seen. So although it's something like you don't attend an award ceremony for these this medals that you've earned. It's pretty much formative in the way that your auric field is glowing. Your auric enhancement, your spiritual glow is like glowing. I'm hearing, let the glow glow. So it's very much like this is a spiritual advancement that can be seen, through the divine's eyes here. And we have a lot of moths here, so it's like something in itself is also forming in terms of the growth that you'll see in the development of your own life. This is a formation to grow you into that person, that stronger person, stepping into your power, that formative leader that you needed to become. That could be you also meeting a significant counterpart here, because I see a lot of moths, and the moth is very much a guide, where moths are drawn to the flame here. So it's very much like you've been drawn, to your spiritual development, to ascension, to, God's abode. And this has led you, all of these cycles, as trials and tribulations, has also led you, I'm hearing let you go, and let you flow. I'm hearing let go, let flow, into, your spiritual path of ascension here. I also feel here, if you don't know if you can see it, if it's quite clear, but there's an imagery of an owl here that's within the painting here. So it's like, there's a meaning of the painting behind the painting here. So something that is secretive, something, and I just actually now didn't catch on camera, but there's a moth flying around here. And I just spoke about the moth, so I feel very much like, as I was saying, that there's something hidden behind, something secret that has been left here. And I feel this is the owl spirit coming in here, guys. Wow. Like I said, it's very mythical, very much behind the scenes, but very much in the detail, about this formation that has created this auric field around you. It's like the strong energy around you now. It's like you have reached an ascension journey. You have become a master. You've received some sort of medals here, medals of honor. Like also in the military, because I'm seeing, the military, the medals on the uniform here. It's like, by seeing that, specific accolades on a person's uniform, and immediately when you see like a uniform is a amount of respect. So it's like you have been adorned with these specific medals you've created on your spirit and on your soul here, that is seen. And the universe and Goddess Lakshmi is saying it's something to be proud of. It's something to it's such an achievement that you have done in this lifetime already, that your ascension, you've lifted like yourself from maybe the 5D to the 6D even, in attaining 7D ascension here as well. There's very much of growth and spiritual development message that Goddess Lakshmi wants to say today. Also with the formation, something is being formed right now. So this could be, something you're not seeing behind the scenes, I feel. This could be the road, to meeting the significant partner, the road to your dream job, the road to I'm hearing a wish fulfillment. There's a road, there's a formation here behind the scenes, guys, that's happening. And I think the owl spirit has come with the secret message to let us know that this is what is I'm hearing in the making. Wow, okay. So we also have expectation. Wow, guys, I did say bison, right? And I saw the bison. So here's the bison with the expectation. Sorry. And this card did come up. I think it was in the Garuda reading here, because it's reminding me of Garuda here. And the owl very much is a bird, right? And Garuda is the king of the birds. So look at the wings here, guys. This is like a very much of a hidden meaning, of what the owl wanted to represent here. And we've got the sun coming out here. So it's like a formation of something happening behind the scenes that Goddess Lakshmi wants us to know, right? Something I'm taking like two very separate messages here. Firstly, she wants to know about the formation that you have achieved in terms of your spiritual development, and the other is a behind the scenes formation of an expectation that you have, a wish fulfillment that you have, that's actually brewing. I'm hearing here. It's like this could have taken, I'm hearing, for this wish fulfillment and this, let's say, road, leading to this specific path of whatever you're looking for here, could have taken many moon cycles here. And you may have wondered, okay, is it actually going to happen? You had the expectation. I feel like you have manifested this. Maybe you've done rituals, you've prayed about it. You've asked the universe, because I'm hearing cosmic order as well. You asked the universe for it, but I feel very much like it's a blessing. And I'm hearing blessing in disguise as well. So I'm hearing very much of the disguise, things behind the scenes, things you're not seeing right now. But I'm hearing also that it's a blessing from the ancestors as well. from your high ascended masters here. This is like your clan, your ancestor clan, your tribe, from many, many generations and many lifetimes, I'm hearing. Yeah, this is a very ancient, etheric ancestor clan, I'm hearing. Yeah, I also feel like, another message I'm getting here, because, for Garuda to show himself here, Garuda is the vehicle of Lord Vishnu, right? And we're seeing the owl is the vehicle of Goddess Lakshmi. So it's very much synchronistic in the sense that, the message that's being sent here is very much a message of expectation. And Goddess Lakshmi is saying that expect now for the wonder, to emerge. Expect for things to happen as you expected it, as you've manifested and as you prayed for it. Know that it is in the formation here. Things and cycles and moons needed to play out. So you may have been distressed. You may have been worried, stuck in the fear loop that this will never happen. Things are actually going this way and they're not going the way that I imagined it to go, but know that it is done for your highest good. And I'm feeling here for you to reach the sun here, for you to reach the horizon here, things had to play in the divine universal order, because I'm hearing divine universal order throughout this reading. Yeah, and very much, the way that this formation is happening here, because we saw it here with the many, many moths. It's taken many, many catalysts here, if you can see here. So, it's from the stage of the cocoon to emerging as the moth, and then, flying out, and then again the cocoon, the emerging of the moth and flying out. So this has taken also very formative lifetimes. I'm hearing many, many legacy timelines for you also to reach the stage, and for maybe this manifestation to come through. So if we're looking at it from a 3D perspective, this could take many, many years, for you to see. So this could have been, in the formation of many, many years. For you to see this now come into fruition here. Yeah, I think you've waited a long time for this. I think with each moon cycle, you've even given up hope, that something like this could happen, or it could happen in your life. Like you've given up in terms of time, like you now you feel as though the expectation can no longer be met. Sorry, yeah, I'm back. I had to collect a parcel. So I feel like that could be a message that there's a parcel or delivery of a parcel to collect from the divine. Yeah. So yeah, as I was saying with regards to repetition and expectation here, with it coming formidably on both sides, it's like, you may have felt that whatever you expected in this lifetime, the expectation that you wanted to achieve, the wish fulfillment that you wanted to achieve, that, as the moon cycles passed, time was now against you. You kind of realized that, or maybe, in your mind, it made, peace with the fact that, okay, it was not going to kind of manifest in this lifetime, sorry. Or it was not going to manifest because, you had a specific picture, an expectation of what you wanted it to look like. But I feel like the universe and Goddess Lakshmi is coming in to say here that, whatever you expected even, it's going to be more, because we have Garuda here, looking up at the sky here. It's going to be more than what you expect. And come in, in the formation that is for your highest good. And, the universe is saying that they've always wanted the best for you. So I feel like it's going to come in the best way possible. It's not what you're expecting here. With the repetition here, because you have your eyes closed, so it's not exactly what you expected. We may have seen in your dreams or in your manifestation eye, or the way that you visualized it. I'm hearing it's going to come in better here. Yeah, it's like, look to the sun now, I'm seeing here. So I'm also feeling with this card here, Goddess Lakshmi is saying that there's a specific time, and I think the birds here with the connotation of Garuda and the owl spirit is saying that the time is now here. Now it's like, look, towards the sun, because the time is coming for it to form, in the horizon here. Yeah. Guys, I'm seeing that. Yeah, so it's like, the connotations I'm getting here as well. It's like this person here has visualized this in the dark, right? Closed your this person's eyes are closed, sorry, and you visualize this in the dark, so you're seeing it in a very formative mindset 3D perspective, right? Where here, you're visualizing it again here, but your eyes are open and you're looking towards the sun. So it's like a different visualization, not limited specifically to the 3D, not limited to conscious mind, not limited to maybe negative loop cycles, not the limitation of what, the earth boundary and the boundary of the planet kind of, perceives and places. This is like boundless, limitless, when you look at it from a 3D and a, ethereal perspective here. So I feel like very much, the message here is that God Lakshmi is saying that look to the sun now, because it's coming into formation. The formation is being done here. The horizon as the sun rises, because I feel very much like it's a sunset, sunrise connotation here. And I feel like the sun is rising here for this manifestation, this longing, whatever this expectation that you had, and we'll get more information in the reading as to the direction of where this manifestation and wish fulfillment is going to. But I feel it's very much also specific to you and what you visualized, what you've manifested, very much what you've seen, in your mind's eye here as well. I feel like there is a feeling of the expectation. So you could be feeling that this is coming close to you for certain things, like you're feeling it in the air, feeling it in the energies here. We have the bison here, very much with celestial energies around. So you may have heard also of this coming into formation. You may have heard of certain things coming towards you, which has created the expectation. But I feel very much like the shift now from non-belief to belief is happening here. Yeah, so it's like you're regaining your faith, because you will see the certain things also happen. I'm hearing here like this repetitive cycle will be broken. Certain things will shift, will move for the better, and you start looking towards the sun here. As you see these things coming, your belief heightens again in this manifestation coming into, in your life. So it's like it's a regain and a rediscovery of the belief that you had. This could have been, like I said, a very much of an old dream, maybe a dream that you've forgotten, many, many moon cycles ago as well. And you start seeing things shift, and you start seeing things move in your life and form in a certain way where, your eyes now positioned towards the sun and positioned towards your belief and faith in this coming into your life here. Yeah, I think this is something very much of a life-changing wish fulfillment here. Things that will change even the cycles, shift the cycles into the cycles now from the moon to the sun. Yeah, I'm seeing here from the light to the dark, that we've always seen as we started, this series, with Goddess Kali saying the transition from stepping out of the darkness here and into the light here. Yeah, very much again connotation here from the goddesses together with Goddess Lakshmi here. Yeah, also, I feel like Goddess Lakshmi is saying, the expectation that you've set, the dreams that you visualized, wanting to manifest, wanting to see, that you've seen, over and over and over again, is coming into formation here. It's behind the scenes. There's been a lot of work. We've heard the chatter, with the birds in the last series, very much, but the chatter of the universe, things shifting. So I feel like the chatter and the movement has already happened at a 5D level here, and it's coming now. Formation is happening in the 3D. Yeah, I feel like you could have seen, this manifestation, like it's a repetitive dream, a repetitive manifestation that you kept seeing it every let's say every stage of your life. It's like you never gave up on it, but it sort of started to wane with time, like whisper certain things, leave that dream. Let's say, for example, like let's say if you wanted a new home, right? Maybe you imagined a 7-story or a mansion, and then like the rooms start going down, the garden gets smaller, or things wane from this dream that you had, this visualization of what you expected it to be. As each moon cycle, it's like taken something away from your dream and from the expectation that you had. But I feel Goddess Lakshmi is saying that no, because look towards the sun, because what is about to enter your life is more than what you've ever imagined. It far passes what you would have seen from a limited, conscious mind. Look at this expectation, look at this wish fulfillment from the expectation of your your 5D eyes, the eyes of the divine. Look at it from that perspective, and you know that it is limitless. There's limitless ways of things happening and coming. Like life can take you by surprise. Miracles happen, things happen where you were like, okay, how is this even going to happen in my life? If this thing, didn't happen by this time, now, it cannot happen. It's not possible for happen. So I feel like it's the impossibility becomes a possibility here. Yeah, the impossible becomes impossible. Yeah, as you step into your I am, because what the word impossible, it's I am the impossible, so it's like you maybe were in this negative mindset here, or I wouldn't say negative mindset. It's like a mindset of, letting go, a mindset of, I feel like a loss. You felt like, okay, there's a loss in this lifetime that I have to overcome. It's like a loss. I'm okay. If this thing now no longer happens, but at least it did happen in the minimalist of its ways. Like you're looking for like some sort of maybe like a freedom. You wanted the freedom in the exponential sense. but you're willing to take the freedom, in the minimal sense here. But I feel like Goddess Lakshmi is saying no. Expect for the sun to rise, expect for it to come in the best way possible, because what is forming here is beyond your expectations here. Yeah, it's beyond what your limited 3D eyes can see. Yeah, wow, guys, there's something that the universe wants to surprise you with here. I feel like it's taken the time that it's taken, to also form the formation time. There's a reason behind it. It's like if things had to happen any quicker or any slower, it's like all divine timing. It wouldn't have been in the most perfect ways, so because for example, I'm, seeing like a baby, for a baby to fully develop, it takes 9 months. It should be exactly 9 months. Come here and there couple of days or a week or so, but generally you're looking at a 9-month period for a baby to fully form, and for the baby to be healthy and to be able to exist in the 3D. So I feel very much like this has taken the time that it's taken for it to form, because it needed to form in that way to get like in the ripest, most best position and formation possible here. Yeah, and I feel like, with the semi-conscious here, with the repetition, it's like our conscious mind, our monkey brain, kind of tells us things, whispers to us that, okay, no, this cannot happen, because we have set limitations in this lifetime, through science, through governance, through societal norms, that, okay, things need to happen at this stage in life, otherwise it doesn't happen. Or if it doesn't happen by this stage, it's not going to happen in the best possible way. It's like, for example, if you get married late, or if you have children at a later age, or if you start pursuing a career change, or because I mean today we even see doctors, people studying to become doctors at the age of 40, entering their mid-40s even. So it's like it's never too late for things to happen, and things happen at the best time. I feel like there's always a divine reason behind certain things, because the universe wants the best and highest timeline, for all. So I feel like this is what Goddess Lakshmi is saying, is that things will happen in its divine timing. Know that, you don't set restrictions as per the 3D, because in the 5D, it's limitless. Yeah, I feel very much like divine timing at play here. Yeah, and this is like out of the norm, out of societal norms here. But it's like when it happens, it's like a wonder, like, oh, wow, people will be like, looking to say, wow, how did this even happen to this person? It happened in such a best way here. Yeah, because also like, for example, like marriage, not finding the right partner at a specific time. Like there's certain things that from let's say a Hindu, if I can give an example from a Hindu Vedic perspective, right? When before a couple gets married, the horoscopes are looked, each horoscope for the groom and the bride are matched to see, okay, is the matchment placement correct? Is there certain things that maybe will affect the couple? Certain things that we can do, prayers, rituals, etc. But I also feel like, there was a certain period of recent, if I remember, an article that I was reading by a guru, that, certain marriages that happen in a specific period of time, like if you rush that marriage, or, I think it was just before COVID, may face more further struggles than had they waited or married maybe a year later, things like that. So I feel very much like this formation was done in its most peak and highest form for you to receive it at its most peak and highest form. For it was like allowed to kind of, ferment and grow and develop and, become in its best embodiment, so that when it comes into the 3D, it comes in its best and highest form here. Yeah, very much so. Okay, wow. So we have abundance. Guys, Goddess Lakshmi. So if you've seen the last reading that we had from Goddess Lakshmi, when it was in the conclusion of the Part of Something New and Magical series, it was, done on the auspicious occasion of Lakshmi Jayanti, and we had today, in another auspicious occasion of this Chaitra Navratri, and again, the abundance card comes up. It's like, wow, guys, this wish fulfillment, I think very much like, Goddess Lakshmi is saying that the formation of this wish fulfillment, this abundance. Now, like I said, in the other reading, and if you're called to to kind of go and check it out, because I'm losing words here. Seeing the repetition here, the repetition of the expectation here, guys, it's like amazing with synchronicities here. So very much I think you should definitely check that out, because I feel as if there is more messages there. But I feel here what Goddess Lakshmi is saying, with abundance, first of all, like I said, abundance can mean a lot of things in a lot of people's lives. What creates an abundance in your life might look different, to the abundance of someone else. And people are looking for different things in terms of wish fulfillments. Some want a happy, successful, loving marriage, want a big family. Others want a small family. Others want to peak in their careers. Others want a career that brings them joy. Or, it's like different things for different people. Because I'm hearing different strokes for different folks, right? But with this abundance card coming up here, we have the number 8 here. I feel like it's very much in the formation that the universe has done it for you is at its most highest and most abundant, is what I'm getting here. And the message from Goddess Lakshmi is that it's the formation needed to be at its most abundant for you to receive here. Yeah. And I feel like here's the repetition side note message that Goddess Lakshmi is saying that the repetition that you've seen in terms of the messages that you've seen about this abundance and the expectation that was set, know that it is in this formation here. Yeah, that's the message. I think the side message she wants to know is that the last reading where we heard about this abundance coming in, where the expectation was set, know that this is the repetition, the sign and synchronicity here, that this abundance is on its way to you. Yeah, wow guys, this is like Garuda looking at the door here of the abundance here. Yeah, wow guys, I feel very much like there is something also gold, priceless that this abundance will bring here. Because it's the first time I'm seeing like this gold sack here, actually. I did notice it, the first time. So I feel like it's very much like there's something, like, when you're crossing the rainbow and you reach the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, this is something here, something that it's beyond your wildest expectations here, like we said. With the expectation card, it's going to be beyond what you even think, beyond what you can even see. Yeah, it's like I don't even think you can physically think about it in the way that it's going to happen. It's going to take you by surprise, and it's going to be in its most highest and abundant form here. Yeah, there's something, like I said, there's a gift, like a parcel. I heard, remember when that synchronicity is like a parcel that at the end, of this collection that you will collect here. And I feel like, the message here also, the mythical and the hour message has been very much like, the journey at the end, right? Where you reach the ascension, you reach the pot of gold, because the highest pot of gold, is the road and the ascension to God's abode, and I feel like that is also the side meaning here, because of all the notches and of all the medals and of all the accolades that you have obtained at a soul level, has reached you to this ascension, and that is the most abundant. Yeah, there's still like a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow waiting for you here. So this could mean, like I said, different for many people watching. So it could be like abundance in the form of family, relationships, job, career, opportunities. I'm hearing investment as well. Yeah, I'm also hearing like, abundance of the ancestors here. What was owed to your ancestors, very much that abundance is coming in here. But it's like also things that you have done, right? So you could have freed your ancestors that has led you to this road of abundance here from something. You could have broken a generational curse here. Yeah, something you could have broken a repetitive cycle from your ancestors' side here, that has led you to this road and this abundance. But wow, guys, double synchronicity here with the abundance card showing and from the, mighty Goddess Lakshmi herself. Wow. Yeah, I feel like there's the secret messages here that has, spoken about this abundance is very much like the expectation has been set. It's been set, and it was set by the divine. So it's not like, you are setting this expectation solely from yourself. It's like an expectation that the divine has sent to you, a message of expectation. Yes, that has increased your faith here. Yeah, I feel like, when this abundance comes into your life, it's like your connection with the divine gets stronger, your belief, your faith gets stronger, because you start seeing like miracles enter your life. I'm hearing you start seeing the wonder, the magic, things. There's a lot of magic here that's about to enter into your life as well. Yeah, it's like you are ready and set to soar, and I feel like, the divine will be watching you bask, I'm hearing, in this glory as well. Yeah, this is divine glory as well. Yeah, and this is also abundance at a soul level. Like I said, it's like I'm feeling like a river of abundance pouring into your soul. It's like a cleansing of your soul, where you become the highest version of your ascended self. Yeah, in this lifetime, guys. Wow, what a message here, guys. But yeah, I think Goddess Lakshmi is saying that you will never be able to see from your mind's eye the amount of this abundance and the effect and the ripple that this abundance is going to have in your life. I feel like with the repetition card here, like this abundance is going to be on repeat. You know, it's going to be like for ancestors, future generations here as well. You know, with Garuda looking at the sunrise, it's like future generations are going to bask in this abundance. That's how much of the abundance is going to be here. Yeah, it's not just for you. I'm hearing, you know, it's for future lineages, future generations. That's the abundance that's going to be created here and coming towards you. And like I said, you know, abundance in its word, when a card like this comes up, like I mentioned in the other reading, is that it's a complete abundance. You know, when your life is abundant, it's full. It's got everything in it that, you know, you want and that you feel abundant. It's just like soul satisfaction here. This is the abundance here. It's coming. It's what feeds your soul. You know, the abundance that feeds your soul. So it's emotional, it's physical, it's material. You know, it's also like existential. You know, like in the 5D side as well. It's a full-on abundance here, guys. Wow, what magic here. Wow. Okay, Goddess Lakshmi. Wow. I feel very much drawn from this card because it has an owl at the back here from this deck. Sorry. Yeah, I'm actually losing words. Magical synchronicities. Yeah, I feel that was what you know, the owl is represented. It's like the magic behind the magic here is what I'm seeing here with the formative information cards. Magic behind the magic that's about to enter. Wow. Okay, we've got a lot of cards coming up. Okay, I'm going to take these since they all came up. Oh, I'm going to put one here. Okay, wow. So we have stargazer, set your sights higher. Yeah, guys, what did I say about beyond your expectations here, right? Yeah, it's like, you know, because Lakshmi is saying that whatever you can dream, whatever you are dreaming about, right? Think higher. You know, it's like if you're seeing a red house, you know, then see a red house with gold. You know, like think higher. Yeah. Because I'm seeing like a red house with the abundance, and it's just, you know, tapered in gold. So it's like, okay, you're seeing you know, let's say a BMW, you know, think bigger, you know, type of thing. It's like, yeah, set your sights higher here, because you're about to also, I feel for some, there's stardom awaiting for you here. You know, people will know your name here. I also feel like I said, you know, it's a blessing from the ancestors as well, but a blessing from your star seed and your star family as well. It's like a whole blessing from all the ascended masters here. Your you know, your lineage, your past lineage, because I'm hearing it's also a blessing from your future lineage, guys. Yeah, because this abundance is going to reach your future lineages here. Yeah, it's a blessing from them. It's their blessing as well that's coming to you in, like, it's like you are the conduit channel also for them to receive the blessing as here. The blessing that is meant for you here. That is why, you know, you have to set your sights higher, because of the fact that it's going to reach other galaxies here. It's like other stars that are yet to be formed here. Yeah, future timelines here. Yeah, I feel also, you know, with the stargazer, it's like you're very much of an high ascended soul. So you may have also had some inkling. There's you know, you could be psychic, have in some of the clairs, or receive some sort of communication here, because you know, with the telescopes, like you when you look to the stars, you look for communication towards the stars. So it's like you've looked to the stars and you've received information from the stars. So it's like looking towards the celestial realms here. Like Garuda is also looking towards the stars here, you know, for messages from the celestial realms here. And this is the messages coming in here to say that the expectation that was set, you know, it's going to be even what's coming in is going to be set even higher to that expectation here. Yeah, wow. I also feel like you're very much of an old soul, a wise soul, you know, a soul that has, like I said, because it's taken a lot of lifetimes, right? That's not just for you, also to earn this abundance that's coming here. And I feel like the abundance that you've earned through all of this, you know, could be deeds, actions, you know, just this being the selfless soul that you are here, that I'm hearing, you know, this wise soul is the abundance that comes in, even takes you as an old soul aback. You know, even though you are this also, it's even going to shock you at that level here. Yeah, very much from your higher self as well. Yeah, you know, message from your future self, higher self, saying in here to set your expectations higher is what I'm hearing. Because I did say the message of, you know, with the owl, messages from the past that affects the present, that's affecting the future. So it could be, you know, deeds that you've done from the past that are now affecting your present and your future. And then also future timelines. The first message that I had was, you know, affecting the present and the past here. So it's like, it's very much a duality of things that had to be set in motion. So things that had to be formed, right? The formation had to take its time to get it to the exact ripeness, because it's affecting a lot of timelines here, not just you, affecting the past where, your good karma has also, wiped away certain things. And in the present, it sets you on the path to your wish fulfillment, your manifestations. And in the future, it affects and brings in the abundance for future generations and lineages. So I feel like it's very much a whole type of story that's happening here, that Goddess Lakshmi also wants you to understand, beyond where the truth, transcends the illusion here. The message that we got also from Shani Dev, was that look towards the stars, look to the celestial, see the bigger picture here, of why the story had to play out in this way, because the cycles that needed to have been broken by you, you came in as this high powered soul, this soul warrior, I'm hearing, right, to break certain repetitive cycles. You had to undergo maybe the trials and tribulations, to firstly for yourself to earn these accolades, this growth, development. Secondly, could have been to break, your ancestral curses, ancestral lineage, hindrances. I'm hearing the baggage, clearing out the baggage, so that you could also help future lineages that come in, to no longer have this tied repetition cycle here. So it's like you've broken a cycle for your past, present, and future lineages here. Yeah, it's like I'm hearing 7 generations here. Yeah, well, we've got the bison, many bison here. So it's like many generations actually, guys. Wow. Yeah, so you've broken a lineage here. So it's like the story behind the story here, that Goddess Lakshmi wants you to know that there is a reason. Know that there was a reason. Know that there is a reason, and there will always be the reason, with the duality. Yeah, it's very much of a deep reading, guys. I feel, that Goddess Lakshmi is saying that with truth transcends illusion here, you have to step out of the illusion, the mirage, and what we call, the Maya, in this world, to understand the full story and to see the bigger picture from the eyes of the celestial, from the stars. Like when you're looking at it from the star view, and you look at the planet down. So if you look at it from a 5D level to what's happening in the 3D, you'll have a different perception of why things had to happen, and you'll see the bigger picture here because it's part of the cosmic plan here as well. Wow. Okay, wow, we have the shaman with the owl here, guys. Wow, trust in higher forces. Yeah, coming on the expectation here. It's like, very much like I said, with the ancestors coming in here, blessings from your ancestors, but blessings from a clan that is very much deep rooted, a clan that dates back many generations. It could be many galaxies here. It could be many lifetimes. Yeah, very much like, with this I'm also seeing it's like you've become the shaman, you have gotten the notch, like we said, you've gotten this notch with all of this lifetimes that you have traversed through, each traversal, I'm hearing, because I'm seeing very much like light language here, each astral travel even, you've gained this, I'm hearing like like an accolade, a message here that has given you this crown to wear, this crown of the owl here. And I feel like this is the message from the owl spirit here, is that, you are the shaman, you are this high ascended power soul. You have gained this accolade, you've become this high ascended master here. And you are now able to wear this crown of wisdom, this crown of, not many get to wear in a soul's journey. Yeah, guys, we all are on the path to God's abode, but the high level soul that you are, it's like you're reaching there at a higher scale, at a more wisdom scale. You're becoming a celestial master yourself here. Wow. And trust in the higher forces, like we said with the expectation card here, it's like trust that this is happening for you. It has happened. You had to go through the tablet of time. I'm hearing here. Yeah, you've had to go through the tablet of time, many generations here, like I said, that has led you to become the shaman in terms of spiritual development, but has led you to reach the highest abundance, guys, in this lifetime here. Yeah, it's like, when you set your sights higher from a star galaxy perspective, that's the kind of accolade and abundance that's coming in. How do you measure that, from a galaxy perspective? We have no real instrumental ways, to kind of measure it in a 3D perspective. So it's like it's immeasurable is what Goddess Lakshmi is saying. The abundance that's coming is immeasurable because it affects not only you. It's like you've done something. Like I said, this is not just abundance in the material sense. This is abundance from a whole other perspective, from a galaxy perspective, from a stargazer perspective. When you see the abundance of the universe, it's like, when you see the galaxies, it's like huge. It's beyond your mind. It blows your mind. Mind blowing. It's like something that you can't physically see, also, because you need like a telescope to see it, right? And also then the limitation of what you can see from a telescope perspective is also set, because you can only see that with your naked eye, right? But if you look at it from your spiritual eyes and eyes of your shaman here, if you have to astral travel and see, what the actual galaxies out there, what awaits, in terms of galaxies, how big, the actual ethereal, sense of existence is, it's mind-blowing, right? So this is what I think is happening in the story that I feel Goddess Lakshmi is trying to say here. Yeah, trust that there was a higher plan, trust that there was divine timing, trust that everything is working out for the highest expectation, for you to reach the highest form of abundance in this lifetime. Yeah, guys, I feel like also when you came as a soul here, the soul journey and soul purpose that was set was that you wanted to achieve this magnitude of abundance in your life. But it wasn't just the magnitude of the word abundance in what we call, in, like I said, a human sense, because I feel like this word abundance is so much, it's huge. It's like in capital letters. I'm seeing it's like you don't really know what kind of abundance, this abundance that's coming into your life. It's like you cannot fathom the far-reaching sights of this abundance and the effects that it will have, not only on your soul journey, what it's done, for your ancestors, what it will be doing for your future generations as well. Yeah, I feel like it's very deep rooted here, guys. That's the message from the mythical message here, I feel, from the owl spirit. Yeah, wow, guys. Yeah, you've attained an accolade, you've become a shaman, and you've done something great here for lineages to come. It's like you've reset something here also. You've reset and stopped something in terms of repetition here. Wow. Okay, guys, very deep rooted message. Wow. We have traveler, yeah, move in a new direction. Guys, like I said, you're astral travelers. You have traversed many galaxies here. You've traversed many lifetimes. You've become this enamored soul. I'm just hearing, a warrior for God here, like a celestial master yourself here, guys. I feel like there is upcoming travel that may be needed, so you may have to travel to reach this abundance in some way, but I feel like you have traveled, you've traveled time, you've traveled galaxies, you've traveled all of this, I'm hearing like this planes, this different types of ascension levels to kind of earn the accolades, earn the badges, if we say it from a literal sense, earn your colors. I'm hearing, yeah, you've earned your colors here to set your sights higher, to even join maybe other celestial masters now, your starseed family as well. It also talks about you being part of a starseed family, being part of a higher realm of masters. Yeah, you're very much of because with the traveler and the shaman here, it's like you have etheric knowledge here. You've got wisdom from the past, you've got wisdom from the future. It's like you can move timelines in yourself. It's like you've seen, it's like the message that I'm getting here is from your higher self, saying that they've seen the different outcomes, of certain things playing out in your life. And if this repetitive cycle didn't really happen, right, you would not have gone into the best, highest timeline here. So it's like your higher self coming in here to say that they've seen the outcomes in all different ways. And you're now stepping into the highest outcome here. Yeah, it's like you've achieved this. It's like what I'm getting here. It's like, when you are following a map, right? And you have different crossroads to cross. Let's say you come to a pinnacle point in the map, and the map is not clear in terms of whether you should go left or you should go right. Or the map is clear. Let's say that you are meant to go right, but right will lead you to many trials, many tribulations. And left is just, you going and reaching, maybe not at its peak, but just reaching, let's say, just 3 or 4 stepping stones, right? You've taken the longest route here, because I feel like you've also taken the longest route to get to the highest path here. Because with the repetitive cycles, like you have undergone this, maybe this reincarnations, you've undergone certain trials, to reach the highest ascension path here, because you were navigated here by the divine here. This compass is like a divine compass, a celestial compass that has reached you to become, this traveler of many lifetimes, this traveler of wisdom, to become the shaman, this high priestess, priest vibe, ascended master yourself here. Yeah, guys, but there could be travel involved, unexpected travel that will lead you to abundance as well. That's what I'm seeing. But there's a lot of movement here, like we saw, movement at the celestial level, movement at the 3D level. So there's a lot of movement from a cosmic level as well. We've seen the shifts, the transits, the planetary alignments that have happened. So very much of a movement that has happened, in the 5D, 3D. That's all assisted, in you reaching this highest timeline and this highest version here. Yeah, trust in the higher forces. Trust that there was a plan, and the plan trust there was a map, leading you as the traveler, to your ascension journey here. Wow, guys, I feel very much like, you are this pilgrim, this, from a soul perspective, this pilgrim wanting to reach, the highest abode, wanting to reach the highest realm here. And you are reaching one of the higher realms here. It could also be like a talent that you have to astral travel between different realms and different planes. So you could also be able to have the ability to actually access your Akashic records here. And I also feel like you might even have the compass, right, to change things in the past, guys. Okay, wow, there's a message I'm getting here with the owl spirit here. So it's like, let's say stay with me here, right? So let's say if we talk about the last 3 lifetimes, right, you were you incarnated, let's say in the one lifetime, you left messages to reach your second lifetime, and that second lifetime then left messages for you to reach in this lifetime. So it's like, it's like a culmination of a plan here that your higher self had, right? For you to find the secrets and the messages, to carry it forward, right? From the one lifetime into the next lifetime into the next lifetime. That's why we're also seeing the repetition here, right? Of this repeated message that is carried forward, so that you could kind of use that in this lifetime to ascend, to reach the abundance here. It's like a hidden message within the hidden message here. And that's why, we saw also the owl here, very much hidden in the painting, right? That there's a hidden message for you to find, right, as this traveler, that you might find now as you're going in this, you might have already found it. So this could be a gift, a talent, some sort of message from your ancestors that you received, some download, or you could be on traveling towards finding it. It'll be different for everyone, but I feel like now you've shifted into this shaman master mode, for you to receive this message that has been left lifetimes for you to find. Wow. Guys, amazing. Yeah, it's like a hidden message that only you will find, that you will know, that you will understand here. Yeah, but you see, I think the reason here, what God Lakshmi is saying, is that you had to get to this level, right? This level of the shamanism in this lifetime, and maybe in other lifetimes as well. You had to get to the shamanist level to understand this message, to receive this download, even to decode it here, because I did see a lot of light language, right? So I do feel like you had to understand this language first in order for you to also reach this abundance, to see this through the eyes of the divine, through your celestial eyes here, through the eyes of your your ascended master side of your higher self here. Yeah, it's like, you activated like this incarnation of the shaman in this lifetime here. Yeah, there's an activation here, guys. Wow. Yeah, it's like, you receive the message and the code that activates you even further, and that brings back some sort of a hidden knowledge that's deep rooted in you. Yeah, this could be a message from your ancestors, a talent that your ancestors had, a gift that your ancestors had. Could be also a gift from your star family. However it resonates, but you will know this is you on the soul journey here. Yeah, and it's like, for this formation to happen, you had to step into this pathway of you being this, let's say, high priestess, high priest, shaman, this master that you are here. Yeah. Very much, I feel like, you had to step in and receive the downloads, but be ready to receive the downloads. Be open to also receive the downloads. I feel as though you may have also gone through many dark nights of the soul here in order, like a inauguration, like an evaluation. Yeah, I'm hearing like, when you have to go into the mountains to meditate, in order to have that elevation for this download to come in. So you had to undergo the soul journey, this dark nights of the soul, to have this activation. It's like a Kundalini awakening, I'm hearing here. Yeah, to awaken to this gift, to this talent, to this message, to this download here. Yeah, I feel very much also there's very much high ascended masters coming in here to help you going forward on this journey here. Yeah, this I feel like the compass is being heightened by heightened powers, my high ascended masters now. Yeah, you're on the pathway. The map now is like, it's like you saw the map halfway, and now you see the full picture. Yeah, you're seeing the destination here as well. I feel like you could also be very much connected to Lord Shiva here. Yeah, because I'm seeing Mount Kailash. Yeah, very much connected to Shiv Shakti. And we do have Goddess Durga and Goddess Lakshmi here, you know, Lord Vishnu. So very much of the high ascended planes here. Yeah, you've ascended high ascended planes. You have traveled and traversed high ascended planes. You're a wisdom carrier here, a knowledge keeper, I'm hearing. Wow, guys, yeah, you're a knowledge keeper. Wow, what a message. Okay. And we have trader, exchange energy to create abundance. Yeah, guys, wow. Okay, so this is why I think, you know, coming on the repetition cards, like you had to exchange this energy for you to create this abundance, guys. For you to receive this abundance, there had to be an exchange. Like you had to give something to receive something here. So it's like, you know, when you are on the soul development journey or soul ascension path, it's like you have to give some of yourself, right? To grow as a person for you to reach the abundance here. Yeah, confirmation from Goddess Lakshmi here. Yeah, very much like a traveler of many ages, I'm hearing. Wow, guys. Yeah, this abundance that you're about to receive has taken a lot. You know, it's taken many lifetimes. It's taken a lot of good like deeds. It's got like a lot of trials, tribulations. It's like, you know, you're fully deserving of this abundance is what God Lakshmi wants you to know. The extent of this abundance, what this abundance means. You know, she wants you to understand that this is not just abundance from the literal sense of the word, just abundance. It's a fulfillment of things being full in your life. You know, things that you are also stepping to, maybe things that you can create just by, you know, looking visually, gazing at the stars even, you know, this power that you have. It's like you can this divine energy that you have can create things in your life like you would never understand how it's actually happening unless you had to step into this pathway, you know, unless you had to have this download, this insight. So I feel like very much it's like an enlightenment at a very much of a high level. It's like, you know, where you like we said, you know, where the truth ascends the illusion, where you're no longer in the illusionary of what the limitations, the 3D sets. It's like you have passed that illusionary matrix set, you know, bar, and you've now extended the limitation to it being limitless in the eyes, you know, of the divine here. Wow. What an amazing, amazing message, guys. Wow. It's like you have really, it's very much of a deep meaning in terms of what you have attained and will be attaining going forward, guys. The abundance here, it's not just abundance, you know, physical, emotional, mental. It's like an abundance beyond what your eyes can see here. Wow. I think this is, you know, stemming from the last message that, you know, Goddess Lakshmi wanted to say. Very much in terms of she wants to elaborate here on this abundance. She wants you to know that it's not just abundance that your naked eye can see, you know, it's an abundance that you should, you know, it's like an abundance that you cannot fathom just from the naked eye here. Wow. Okay, so we have chop wood. Yeah, things needed to be cleared for this door to open here, for this abundance door to open here. And we have the number 42 here. You know, things needed to cycles need to be cleared for you to reach that higher ascension path that we spoke about, for you to reach the door, you know, here, because I feel like very much like it's the door to God's abode here, guys. Very much so. Yeah. Wow. It's like, you know, set your sights higher, see it at the highest level of what this abundance can mean. Yeah, I think that's the message here. And we have to the sea. Yeah, guys, there's a lot of travel that might be upcoming travel involved here, movements that are shifting you, you know. We have the number 7 here, which is very much of a lucky number, a number of luck, right? And it's also a number that, you know, when you see it in its 3 forms, so you see it like 777, it means jackpot, you know. So it's like a number that brings a lot of abundance with it. So I feel like this movement, so you could be either traveling or something is coming towards you, you know, some sort of a gift, but I feel like you are traversing now on the rainbow that we saw to reach the end of the pot of gold here. Yeah, but there could be like, you could either go, you know, cross the oceans here by a plane, move different countries, but it's unexpected. It's like something that will take you by surprise as well. It's like with the expectation here, you might have heard that you're going to travel, but, you know, not see it. Like, how would this happen? You know, maybe in your current situation or current circumstances. But yeah, guys, there's some sort of a travel here. You're being directed here. The ship is being steered by the divine here. Yeah, I feel like also here, you know, because it's not a ship per se, but it's like it's a boat just with you here. So it's like you on your ascension journey, just singly singularly, sorry, I'm hearing, with the compass being directed. So this is like, where it's being moved by the wind, right? It's not being moved by any motor per se. So it's like it's the direction and the force of the divine that's leading the way here with the compass here. Yeah, we did see the compass in this card as well with the traveler. Yeah, it's the compass of the divine that's pushing forward everything going forward in this lifetime. Yeah, we have orphaned here. Yeah, I feel very much like, you may have felt that you've been left alone, very much like things have shifted or struggles continue. Things are not going the way that you might have expected it to go. Feel left alone, feel as though you're not going to reach the abundance. Maybe felt that the universe abandoned you, but know that there's a higher plan here. And with the number 5, things are changing, right? Things are going to change. You're coming out of the state. You've broken something here. You maybe also with the orphan card, it's like, like I said, it's a singular journey here of you having to do this on your own, having to maybe be the soul warrior, be the warrior of God here to come and break this illusion, whatever this, maybe it's an ancestral curse, maybe it was a loop or a struggle, but you were the brave, soul to do it. So I feel like very much you may have felt orphaned, you may have felt different in this lifetime as well. You may have felt that you don't fit in, you may have felt that known, deep inside that you are the ascended master, this you have a lineage to the starseed family. You've known that you've been different somehow. So you may have felt orphaned in this lifetime. May have felt that, you're not the same. You may have seen things. You may have felt things. You may be very much psychic. Have some of the clairs. And felt that you were different somehow, but you were on this ascension journey, and that's what makes you different here, because you are this ascended soul. You are this high level soul. You were forming to kind of break out of the cocoon one last time, to kind of be and step into the shaman, this high priestess vibe, that you encompass at a soul level. This imprint, it's like activated now for you to understand the journey that you have traversed up until now. Yeah, guys, I think you understand here that it took whatever it's taken in this lifetime. It was a reason for you in order to reach the stars here and to reach the abundance. Yeah, wow, we have mending here. Yeah, things needed to be mended, things needed to be fixed. I feel as though there's a joining of two here. So this could be somebody entering your life that helps you with the final legs here. I'm hearing, before this accolades can be, because I feel like here with the flags, it's like before you can actually raise the flags here, right? Somebody's going to come in and help you, but it's also been the divine assistance behind you here, mending certain things, things that needed to be also formed. It's like here, if you can see with the formation card here, guys. Wow, sorry. Okay, so if you see this card, the mending card, it's very much of a needle and a thread, right? With this person, I feel this is you taking the needle and the thread, with each accolade that you have had to whichever trial and tribulation that you had to go through, it's like an accolade that you have earned. You've mended something, you came in to break something, to mend something, to heal something here as well. Yeah, it's like you've done it literally needle thread here. Wow, guys. Yeah, you've done something great here. And with these two looking towards the stars, it's like you have been divinely guided, but you've also known that there's a higher plan here of what you have done is something so exponential. I'm hearing extraterrestrial, like out of this world, what you've mended here. Yeah, wow, guys. I feel like also for those that are wanting to conceive, there are spirit babies here waiting to incarnate, guys. Side message that what you're wanting, the pathway here will lead. Wow, and we have breathe, guys. Yeah, it's like only if you were in this level of high ascension, in this level of being within, you tapping into the downloads, you being able to receive messages from the universe, you being able to see things from your third eye, you being able to open your eyes towards the 5D, would you understand the full picture, and you would understand that this repetition was never repetition against you, it was repetition for you, guys. Wow. Yeah, you've ascended here, guys. You have awakened to something. There's been some sort of a awakening within you that will be happening if it hasn't already. Yeah, wow, guys. Okay, and I think like Goddess Lakshmi is saying to breathe, just breathe. Things are happening for you here. Yeah, breathe. And I think the more that you sit within your stillness, right, the more that you activate within yourself, you will understand this. Yeah. Okay, so let's see what Lord Ganesha wants to add here. This has been a profound message, guys. Wow. Yeah, I don't think that, you can actually put a material number on the abundance. I'm here to put this card here. Okay. She's saying to put the bottom card as well. Okay. I'm saying what I was saying is that I don't think you can actually put a material number to what this abundance means. Yeah, it's like it's priceless. Is what I'm hearing. Yeah, there's no amount of monetary value that you can add, because it's not just on the monetary side. Wow, we have delight. Yeah, guys, on top of the abundance. Yeah, it's going to bring you so much of joy and so much of delight. Lord Ganesha is saying, but this is a delight, like an exponential delight here. And Ganesha's holding this chalice here, so I feel like there's a gift waiting for you. We did see the gift, the bag of gold here. There's some sort of a gift that's coming in, guys, a parcel from the divine to collect, like I said earlier. Wow. Okay, guys, and we have the number 3, which is the master number for the Ascended Masters. This is a gift from your Ascended Masters here, guys, a gift from Lord Ganesha himself. Wow. Yeah, Goddess Lakshmi, Lord Ganesha, I want to bless you with this. And I don't think we can fully understand what this abundance is, because like I said, it's not, you'll know. I'm hearing you'll know and you know, guys. Yeah, wow, okay. We have inner knowing, yeah, with the number 17. And this has been the message where, maybe you have felt this, at an innate higher self kind of, I'm hearing stabilization. So it's like you had to be in this, this vibration level, this frequency, to fully understand what is about to come, and fully understand that what you have done, the kind of accolades that you have already achieved. And if once you get into that understanding, once that that mindset of yours shifts, you will be delighted to see how far you've come in this lifetime. I think that's also the delight that Lord Ganesha is saying here. It's like you may have also had this inner knowing from birth, that you were different, that you were on a soul path that was different from others, because I feel like this path is traversed by very few, to reach this high level of ascension here, this abode here. So it's like also, stardom that you might get, right? That not many see in this lifetime as well. Is what I'm hearing. Yeah, it's gonna delight you to an extent where you're not even gonna believe that this can be true. It's like too good to be true, is what I'm hearing here. Wow. Yeah, we did see the lotuses, come through as well, and another, message from Goddess Lakshmi. Wow. Yeah, amazing. Okay, we have insight. Yeah. And the message is all the same, with Lord Ganesha saying the same thing, with you having the insight now to fully see why this had to happen, to have that inner knowing, that peace. So I feel very much like with the breathe card here, it's like Lord Ganesha and Goddess Lakshmi are saying to be at peace. Be at peace in the knowing that there was, things happening behind the scenes. Be at peace in knowing that the highest timeline was always meant for you. Be at peace knowing that your manifestations are coming. The expectation that you set is coming, but it's coming in your highest form, where you will be so delighted and so flabbergasted, I'm hearing, right? Be at peace in that knowing that the repetition and the cycles are over, never to repeat itself. Be at peace in knowing that you've achieved this great exponential accolades that can no longer, be governed by monetary value, that can no longer put a price to it. Be at peace that you have these accolades at a soul level, that you're reaching this high ascension to the highest abundance that you can ever achieve in this lifetime here. Yeah, wow, guys, it's like be at peace is what I'm hearing. Goddess Lakshmi in the knowing, and good Lord Ganesha is saying here. Wow, we have understanding, guys. The cards are speaking for themselves here. Like I said, you will have this understanding, right, of what it needed to take for certain things, to be formed. Like I said, a baby cannot be delivered or should not be delivered, before 9 months, right? It had to be formed in that way. You had to go through that cycles. We saw, with the moths upon moths upon moths, the connotation and symbology of having to maybe reincarnate for the cycles to repeat itself for you to reach this level here. Yeah, I feel like very much you are watched over by Lord Ganesha, as well as the angels and the god and goddesses. You have very much connection to the Ascended Masters here. very much of a high connection. You are maybe an ascended master yourself. You're very much of a high level soul. You know, it could be an earth angel connected to the spiritual realms here. But yeah, this has been very much watched over by Lord Ganesha and the other ascended masters here. This journey has been watched over because they've seen you reach a pinnacle here. They've seen you reach a high level or notch, you know, the accolades they've seen that maybe they could only see here from the divine's eyes because you've not seen it, right? I feel very much it's behind the scenes, and I feel that's what the owl message in the spirit was, is that it's behind the scenes. You cannot see what you have achieved. The formation that you have been granted in this lifetime, you cannot see. You would need divine's eyes to see it here. And this understanding is coming in here, guys. The understanding of you are never alone. You know, you may have came with the soul journey and the soul purpose because you alone maybe could do it. You know, you were the soul brave enough to do it. You were the soul warrior of God. You maybe were at that vibrational level. You were a master, and it needed a master, you know, to achieve this kind of ascension, this breakage, this breakage of this repetition that we saw, right? There's a hidden meaning here where you were maybe the soul I'm hearing that we saw the singularity there, that you had to go on the boat yourself. You know, you had to traverse, you had to feel this being like different. You know, you had to experience all of these trials and tribulations because you alone could do it, guys, and you've done it. You've achieved this. Yeah. Wow, guys. What a beautiful message here. You've done the mending, right? You've done the mending. You've reached the highest ascension here, and we have concentration here with the number 9. Yeah, I feel like, you know, with the number 9 coming in here, it's like almost reaching the pinnacle of the 10, right, which is the end, right, of you reaching the abode, you know. So it's like you are on this now pathway. This pathway from now going onwards is the pathway to straight ascension, guys, I feel. And you need to really concentrate is what Lord Ganesha is saying. It's like you really need to put and follow the path now. You've done it up until this extent, you know. The Lord Ganesha and Goddess Lakshmi as an masters, and they're very proud of you, you know, of how far you've come, right? But you need to continue on this path. It's like, you know, the journey that you have also traverse is going to be written about, right? It's going to be a big book, I'm hearing, in the Akashic records, you know, for those, because I mean, it's been written here by Lord Ganesha himself, you know. He is the wisdom keeper. He is also the Lord of wisdom, you know. So very much like he's in the details of this journey because you've done something, guys. I don't know if you've done it, like, could be subconsciously even, you know, without knowing it, but it could be also, like I said, the repetitive cycles that you've done. You know, it's like this journey, it's leaving a mark on your Akashic records. It's leaving a mark on your soul, guys. Also, I feel like Lord Ganesha is coming in here to say there's a side project here that he wants you to work on and to concentrate. So this could be, you know, a passion, a project, a download that comes in. This could be you following something that is out of the norm here, you know, but it's going to leave a legacy imprint. Like I said, for some it will leave stardom here. You will know. Sorry, I'm hearing you will know. So it's like something that will come to you. It's a download that's going to come to you with the inner knowing here. But yeah, I feel like it's going to reach high levels of stardom, high levels of reach and recognition here as well. You will have the insight here. There's a major download coming in here, guys. This understanding, because we have insight, understanding, and inner knowing here. 3 major cards here in the form of a triangle, guys. There's a major download. Maybe you get an idea, you know, your gift is activated, or you see something that others don't see here. You know, you get activated within yourself. Yeah, there's some activation here, guys, that's happening where the divine is at play here. That's going to reach you to the highest abundance and the highest abode here. Wow. Okay, guys, what a message. Yeah, we're reaching the hour here. I feel like this message is long and this message is deep, guys. Yeah. Okay. Wow. Okay, I will pull some cards here. This message moved to the side here, guys. Okay, see what that means. I will pull some closing cards here because I feel like there's additional messages. Okay, these 3 came out. Okay, I'm going to put 2 there. Okay, and I'm going to pull 1 from here. And she's saying to pull one card from the tarot there. Okay, so we first have the giraffe spirit with see the big picture, guys. Wow. And we had here already set your sights high, and like I said, with you having to be in that spiritual sense, that spiritual abode mindset, right, to see the bigger picture of why things needed to happen the way that it happens, or that it happens and will happen, guys. Wow, it happened. Like I said, the duality of the message in this reading today about the past, present, and the future. The owl spirit showing that what needed to happen in the past is affecting the future, in the present, and what's happening in the future. But the future is also affecting the past, and it's happening all at the same time, guys. Wow, guys. Yeah, and the myth number 29. Which is donates to 11, very much like the manifestation portal here, for you having to see the big picture of the abundance that's coming in, right? But having to see it from the eyes of the view of the above, because with the giraffe having its long neck, right, you're seeing it like you're seeing it from a star level. So like if you were in the stars, like how the celestial is seeing it at the moment here. Yeah, having the understanding that came straight here with Lord Ganesha. Wow, guys. Yeah, to see the bigger picture of why things traverse the way that they did, trusting in the higher plan and the knowing, the inner knowing now. Yeah, this could be the message, guys. Wow. Okay, we have the porcupine spirit with time for beginner mind. Yeah, I feel like, with this porcupine spirit, very much like it speaks about, that you may have started as the beginner here, and you've ascended now so that you're able to kind of see, because look, remember this card here was like this, it shifted. It was not straight, it shifted here. So you may have been, starting off as the beginner, but you're no longer the beginner now, right? You've shifted this to having this inner knowing now. You're stepping into this inner knowing and this inner insight that we saw here. It's like you've shifted this, guys. Wow, what a synchronicity, magical there. Yeah, you've shifted it, guys. Wow, okay. And we have the hunter. Yeah, it's like you've raced towards it. You're no longer the beginning here. You have raced towards the ascension journey here, the path here. You are reaching a high pinnacle here, guys. You're reaching the sun here. Because we saw Garuda look towards the sun. We're seeing the horse go towards the sun as well. Yeah. Wow, amazing. The abundance coming in there. Just want to take, this is the middle card here. So let's see what this card is. Wow, we have rabbit spirit. Now is the lucky time. Yeah, we did see the number 7, right? Yeah, guys, this is the lucky time, that you're stepping into, because with the rabbit spirit, I feel like it also means that, you've taken the leap, you've hopped, you've given like the extra edge in this lifetime as well, with reaching the ascension journey here, and also, things needed to form in such a way for it to be at the most opportune moment. Like we said, the lucky time has to be that lucky time, that, most auspicious time, and like I said, with the horoscopes, there's certain things that had to happen at certain times because it's the most luckiest, where the highest energies, highest vibrations are set, for things to also expand in the most highest possible way here. Yeah, guys, it needed to be the lucky time here for things to happen. Divine timing at play. Wow, we have dragonfly spirit. We've been seeing a lot of the dragonfly spirits come in of late. Truth transcends illusion. That's what I've been saying, right? With the number 22 here. Yeah, you're going to know the truth here on this repetition. Like we said, you've broken away from this illusion of this repetition. You've broken away from maybe even reincarnation, guys. That what this life means, the deeper meaning in that, we choose certain things at a soul level to ascend us at a different rate of whatever we wanted to achieve in this life. So, like I said, abundance could mean very much different to everyone watching here. But I feel like, you've stepped into the truth. You've gotten a hidden understanding. The secret now, the secret that was left, by your ancestors, by your higher self, in many, many lifetimes. You are understanding all of that here. Yeah. You also, activating many spiritual gifts here with the dragon spirit here. Yeah, things are coming. You're in union with the gift here with the number 22 here. Some union towards you being activated. This is the gift also that's coming in here. Wow. We have the sustainer. Yeah, we did say Lord Vishnu very much in this reading as well. I feel he's coming strong here. Things needed to form in this way. Look at the way that the divine is molding this clay here, guys. I feel like this is what the message from Lord Vishnu was, that things needed to be created and molded in the best way, formed in the most way here, for you to also achieve the highest version of it, guys. Wow. Okay. Very profound messages. We have the wolf spirit. Turn knowledge into wisdom. Yeah, guys, you have, right? You've received this wisdom, and we've got this concentration here. You know, you have achieved some sort of a higher level of wisdom that's either coming in, it's being activated within you. But you know, the wolf spirit is a lone spirit, you know, like a lone, although part of the pack, right? It's very much seen as the lone wolf. In some connotations as well. So it's like you alone could do this. You alone could attain this knowledge, or you alone have this knowledge already within you, being the traveler that you are, you know, this high ascended soul here. Yeah, and I feel like this project that Ganesha also wants you to work on, maybe this download that comes in, it's going to transcend, where it will turn the knowledge that you have and will consecrate into wisdom, you know. So it's like you share this with others, because it's like, you know, when you may have the knowledge, right, but only once you consecrate it does it become wisdom known for others, right? Once it's written in books, once it's published, let's say for example, once it's known out there, it becomes wisdom for others also then to benefit from, right? Because it could be so knowledge that you have, right, that you have learned on this journey, right, that you transverse into wisdom now, that it becomes part of the Akashic records, guys. Wow. Okay. Yeah, and we have the temple, guys. Yeah, path to ascension, guys. The divine behind you, the growth that you have ascended, you know, in terms of the soul that you are, the accolades that you've received. You're on the path to the greatest abundance here, guys, with the temple. It's like prayers being answered here also. Manifestations coming into light, you receiving more than what you've ever expected, you know, with the big picture here. So it's whatever you have prayed about, ask the universe, you're going to see it in a bigger scale, guys. Yeah, much bigger. Wow, amazing. Okay, and we have fragmented energy here. Yeah, I feel like with the fragmented energy, you know, coming on top here, it's like the pieces of the puzzle are now being fixed. You know, you had to undergo certain things. You had to, and each trial and tribulation has been a puzzle piece that you've earned, that you've placed, right? It may have been fragmented, but the final piece here, because you see there's only one piece missing here on this person here. It's like you have now found this one piece here, and it was a storm, guys. Yeah, won't lie, it may have been a real storm, you know, to get there, to ascend at this level, guys. It may have been a storm, yeah, but I feel like you have earned all of these puzzle pieces here, guys. All these puzzle pieces you've earned. Yeah, and I think the universe and Goddess Lakshmi wants you to know how proud they are of you here. Yeah, very much of you having to go through a lot to receive all of this. Yeah, you've earned it, guys. You've earned your colors, like we said. Wow. And it's very much on the energetic side with the energy card here coming up. Okay, so let's see what we have from the tea leaves. Okay, we have older man, dealing with a relationship with an older man. Yeah, so very much that mentor could be coming in here, you know, and the last, like, to help you on this part of your journey next here. You could be meeting a significant mentor, or some dealings with a person of, like, let's say a higher, you know, knowledge, a knowledge bringer here, I'm hearing. Okay, wow, we have November. Yeah, so you could be meeting this person in November. Things also further shift in November, I'm hearing. Okay, well, we have fair man, dealing with a relationship with a man with blonde, gray, or white hair. So very much like I feel connections coming in here, right? That that lead you, you know, that help you and assist you now going forward. Yeah, I feel also with this fair man, this could be a counterpart here in terms of the expectation here. So somebody that you've, if you're looking for, whether it's masculine or feminine, divine counterpart coming in here, what you've prayed for those looking for a relationship and their significant other here. Yeah. Okay, wow, we have vase with secret admirer. Yeah, but sorry, with secret admirer. Like I said, somebody coming in here, guys. What you wished and prayed about here. Yeah, it's coming on now. Is lucky time, guys. This is the lucky time for you guys to meet as well. And we have candle. You will be shown the way. Yeah, we've seen that from the beginning, guys. You will be shown the way. We saw that with the direction and the compass. You know, just go onto the path that you have traversing. Continue on that path, because it is the path that's leading you to the highest abundance here. Abundance waits for you. It's like a pot of gold, guys, waiting for you at the end of the rainbow here. Wow. Okay. I think we can just close off with last messages, and then I will pull some sacred stones. Yeah, I'm just hearing you should be proud, guys. You should be proud. If there's any takeaway that Goddess Lakshmi wants you to know, it's like you should be proud. Know that you should be proud. Wow, and we've got Goddess Kuan Yin. So you could be connected to Goddess Kuan Yin here with let it go. Yeah, guys, let it, because I heard let go, let flow. Guys, it's time to now let go, you know, let go of that hardened expectation, you know, of you setting the sights into a limited eyesight, you know, your limited vision here. It's like let that go and see it from the higher perspective, see it from the bigger picture perspective, see it from the divine perspective here, because what is coming in is beyond what you can see. Like I said, you know, from a 3D perspective. We also have follow your heart with Saint Francis. Yeah, guys, again, we've got the birds connotations here. So actually very much, you know, with the coming on top of Garuda here, the message also from the birds and from Goddess Lakshmi is you're about to meet someone significant here, coming on top of the fair man here. This could be, like I said, your significant counterpart. This could be also a significant friend, you know, soulmate. But I feel very much like somebody that speaks to your heart, speaks to you at a soul level here. Yeah, also feel like, you know, Goddess Lakshmi is saying to follow your heart in terms of your dreams, in terms of your manifestations, what you feel you are, because it's like your heart will guide you here, is what I'm hearing. Yeah, it will guide you to your highest ascension here, and it has, I think it has led you this far, and it will lead you going forward. It's like, don't be afraid, you know. So maybe you receive a download or you receive an opportunity that's maybe not part of the norm of what you set the expectation to be. Let's say, for example, because that's a side message I'm getting here, is that, you know, maybe this opportunity comes in, it may come in November also, that you didn't expect it, you know, it wasn't like part of the expectation, part of your plan, you know. So I feel like the universe is saying to let it go and be flexible to allow it, because follow your heart will never lead you astray. And if your heart is saying this is something that you should, you know, be following, then and pursue, then you should go forward and do it, guys. Yeah, because I feel very much like now you're awakened to this gift, the shamanism gift, you're in higher intuition here, so you will have the inner knowing that we saw as well, to follow your heart and to follow the guidance that you receive from the divine here. We have Thoth with right. Yeah, you know, and guys, I've been seeing Thoth quite a bit, you know, and he's the scribe. He is the scribe, Egyptian scribe here. So very much, yeah, this could be something, like I said, with the concentration, something that you write, you leave a wisdom here. And I feel like Thoth is coming in here to help you on this journey together with Lord Ganesha here. Yes, I feel like, you know, it's like follow your guidance, because what you will be, follow your passions, because what you are also fulfilling on this next leg of your soul journey is also what's going to be written about. We saw the legacies, right? The Akashic records, the legacy it leaves, you know, for future generations as well. The abundance it leaves also for future generations will be written about, will be spoken about. You will be known as well once you pursue this path as well. Yeah. Wow, we have fertility with Pan. Yeah, very much like I said about the soul babies. Side message for those that wanting to conceive, but this will bring harvest, right? This is something that is going to be ripened for future generations, because fertility, you know, comes in where legacies are being left. When a new generation, a new lineage is born, it's like you create something completely new, you know. You create something that is fertile, that is deep rooted, that will remain, you know, it will become like a legacy. It will be written in the Akashic records here, guys, with fertility. Yeah, it's like you create something here that will be renowned and will be left, guys. Yeah, in fact, the wisdom that you will share also, for some, will be known here. Yeah, fame and recognition as well. Wow, and we have Horus. You are seeing the situation accurately. Yeah, you are now seeing the situation accurately, guys. And Horus, you know, also came in the other reading for sure, with the Shani Dev reading. So he very much, you know, the Egyptian pantheon is also very much behind you. You have connections maybe to Egypt as well. But Horus was the son of Osiris and Isis. So I feel very much connected, you know, to that Trinity family here. It also reminds me of the Shiv Shakti family, you know, with Shiva, Parvati, and Ganesha as well. I'm seeing here, yeah. But I feel like now you will be seeing the situation accurately, because things start moving in your life, things start shifting, you start seeing the magic, right? Like I said, with your belief becoming stronger as you see miracles and things transpire in your life. Yeah, guys. Hearing to pull this card at the top here. Wow, guys, spiritual quest. Yeah, this is a spiritual quest, guys. You are on the spiritual quest, you know, you are on the path to ascension here. Yeah, that's why I was asked to pull this card. Wow, okay, confirmation. See some sacred stones here to close off the reading. Okay, yeah, we've got the pause rune here. Yeah, very much like, you know, pause, take a step, breath, guys, because know that even certain pauses in your life, certain let's say pain points I'm hearing, right, had to happen for a certain reason, guys. We saw that. Yeah, wow, we've got the number 5 here. We did see 5 with change, and 2025 being the year of change. We've got the sun and the moon. Yeah, guys, very much you know, shifting from day to night, from darkness into light that we saw. Wow, we've got the everything rune. Yeah, everything comes together, guys. Once you step into this inner knowing, you'll be seeing the bigger picture here, guys. Wow, we've got the blank rune here. Yeah, a lot of surprises. We did see the surprise gifts, surprises that you're not meant to know about at the moment. Yeah, we've got the Ankh here. Yeah, very much part of the Ankh is the key of life here. So you were given the key of life, guys. You're about to be given the key of life here, guys. Some sort of hidden knowledge is being activated within you. You're receiving some sort of download here. We have the letter P here. I did hear peace, and piece of the puzzle. We did see what the puzzle piece is here. Wow, okay. The puzzle piece is coming together. We have the W here. I'm hearing the word like, phew, you know, like a sigh of relief. Like, I feel like this is what Goddess Lakshmi wants you to know. It's just like, breathe a sigh of relief now. Just breathe. You know, things are going. You're on the spiritual quest. You're on the right path. Just breathe. Yeah, wow, guys, just breathe. We have X here, and I'm hearing X marks the spot. I did see the connotation about the map, right? And you finding the gold at the end of the rainbow here. Yeah, guys, you're on the way. The spiritual quest is leading you to the X marks the spot here. What you came on this this soul journey to achieve in this lifetime, you are heading in that pathway here with the X marks the spot here. Yeah, very much so. We have the lily here. Yeah, and very much like it's a peace lily, you know, so very much peace coming into your life as well. We have the letter L here. I'm hearing love. Yeah. Oh, wow, guys. We've got the W and the L here. Owl. Guys, wow. Okay. Yeah, W and L. Wow, we have the owl spirit coming in strong here. We have the number 2 here. So very much a union of 2. Like we saw the 2. You uniting with your higher self and your past self. You know, the duality, you uniting with the significant partner that we saw, you uniting with your dream life here, guys. It's the uniting of the abundance, you uniting with the abundance that is meant for you, the abundance that is destined for you, the abundance in fulfillment, you know what abundance means, uniting with all of it here. Wow, guys. We also have the eye here. Yeah, Egyptian pantheon, very much the Egyptian gods we see in their presence here as well. We have the letter N here. I'm just hearing wind, guys. Wind, so there could be like a windfall here. I'm also hearing the word land, so like you land something, so you could be landing an opportunity, you could land in a foreign place. Yeah, something about landing here. Wow, we've got the T here. Yeah, I'm hearing lit, something's been lit. You could have lit a candle. Yeah, the candle has been lit here. Manifestations that you've lit, rituals that you've lit here. Yeah, I'm hearing windfall. Okay, wow, we've got the number 6 here. Yeah, we did see a lot of 6s in this reading as well. Okay, we've got the music note here. Yeah, following the tune, letting go, you know, just following the tune of the divine here. This could also be a creative pursuit that you start. You get some sort of a download, activate a talent, a gift here. We have the letter K here. Yeah, I'm hearing pick, to pick. I feel like you'll be able to pick the cream of the crop here, guys. Yeah, wow. Okay. We have another blank rune here. Yeah, because this could be 2 surprises, guys, that come in November. Could be. But 2 surprises here. Okay. We have the letter Q here. Okay, I heard queen. Yeah, I'm seeing queen. I'm hearing quilt. Yeah, you know, like we saw the mending card with the needle and the thread here. You know, you have been building this quilt in your life here. Yeah, it's like, because a quilt is something that is also, you know, when you make a quilt, it's like you leave it for generations, right? You leave it for future generations to enjoy. So I feel like this is what you'll be doing here. Some sort of spiritual endeavor, spiritual quest, could be a passion project, something that you will be known for, that you will leave for legacies to enjoy. This abundance will be left for legacies to enjoy. Yeah, that's the amount of abundance. Wow, guys. We have the rose here. Yeah, very much like something is blooming, things that were formed, you know, from a bud stage to the flower now, guys. Wow, we have the heart here. Yeah, love coming in for those that are looking for it, and to follow your heart, guys. Follow your heart, because it's leading you to your abundance. We have the letter H here. I also see the word help here. So help is coming in, guys. If you've requested help, help is coming in from the universe here. And we have the sun. Wow, guys. Yeah, the sun coming in here. And the sun has been showing itself in different ways in the different readings, right? And it's coming in the stones today. So yeah, guys, expect for you to reach the sun. We did see Garuda looking towards the sun, right? So yeah, amazing messages there. Let me now go on to Goddess Durga here, the hidden message that she wants you to know. Okay, wow. So she's got health here. And I feel like she's saying here to also pay attention to your health, guys. Side meaning here. Look after your health, but bounty and harvest is coming in here. Yeah, guys, it's like a healthy journey going forward here, but you need to pay attention to your health as well. I feel like she's saying, because this is a longevity. She's talking about the longevity of the abundance also that's coming in, right? You need to be in your best form to also enjoy it. So look after your health, break the repetition cycle. This could be like, habits. This could be mindset. She's saying break free from it. She's saying here, this repetition here, let it go. She's saying, because what awaits you now next, you're gonna need to be in your highest form to enjoy here. Yeah, but I feel like the longevity of this that's coming in is also, it's going to be here to stay, guys. Wow, and we have forgiveness here. Yeah, look at this with the gift, the divine giving the gift here. We did see Ganesha holding the gift. Yeah, guys, you've done something. I think maybe you've shifted something cosmically here, because we have the number 11 here. A manifestation is coming towards you, guys. This is a gift from the divine. We did see this in one of the readings. This is a confirmation, guys, from the divine here. Yeah, there's a gift, secret message here, guys. There's a gift coming towards you here. A parcel, a delivery from the divine. Wow, guys, okay. Wow, and we have heavens, guys. This was the cards that came in one of the readings, guys. This is a gift directly from the heavens, guys. Wow, it's coming towards you, guys. Yeah, the expectation that was set in that reading, it's coming, guys. It's coming. Wow, and 36 denotes to a 9, so it's coming in this year, guys. The year of the 9 here, 2025 being the year of the 9. Wow. Okay, guys. I think this was like a very similar message. These cards did come out in one of the readings here. This is a direct gift from the divine here, guys. You are actually heading towards, like I said, this abundance is like the abundance to God's abode here, guys, that we saw. This is the gift that you have received in this life. This is huge, guys, a huge gift here. Yeah, it's like the health of your soul, guys, has increased here. The longevity here, I'm just seeing like your higher ascension journey here. Wow, guys. And this gift is going to stay, guys. It's a gift that's going to stay. Yeah, again, seeing the triangle here. This gift stays. The longevity of this gift stays. It stays through generations. It stays through legacies. It leaves legacies here. Wow, guys, this direct gift. This could be also a gift of a union here for those looking for love. Okay, wow. We have Water Guardian. Connect with your emotions. Yeah, very much like you will feel this, guys. It's now in the aura of your auric field. You're going to be feeling this coming towards you. Yeah, very much connected to the angels, I feel. This person that you could be meeting could also be an Aquarius, I'm hearing, a water sign. Yeah, I'm hearing Pisces. But it's like now you connect with your emotions. You get this inner knowing, right? This inner knowing, this download that comes towards you, this awakening that we saw. You connect to all of this, this enlightenment, this abundance, this inner like celestial shamanism that we saw, this inner gift. Yeah, wow, guys, okay. We have round and round. Yeah, guys, here with the conch, with Lord Vishnu coming in here, and Goddess Durga is saying here that this round and round, this is going to leave legacies, right? But also this with round and round, you've broken something, guys. You've broken away from what was hindering you in the past. You've broken away from struggles. You've broken away from things that maybe were, like I said, ancestral baggage, things that you needed to break in this lifetime here. You've broken it here. But I also feel like here what she's saying is that you could be in a repetitive cycle here with the emotion. So it could be like where it's an addiction or some sort of bad habit or a mindset. You've been going round and round and round. She's saying that to connect with your emotions here also, because to set yourself free, to let it go, because what is about to come towards you here is a direct gift from the heavens here. You have nothing to worry about here. It's like let all of that round and round struggle end now, she's saying, because now is the time for you to receive these gifts from the heavens here. Wow. Wow, and we have building blocks. Yeah, you're building the blocks towards, for lineages to come. You've built the blocks already. I've heard from your ancestors. You've broken this cycle here. So like this building blocks that you're building now, right, is for the new generations, the new lineages. They don't have to go round and round anymore. They don't have to face the struggle anymore here. You've broken it and you've now set the building blocks for your future generations. They will know you. Generations will know you guys for this building blocks that you have obtained and will be obtaining. I feel like there is definitely a passion project here, a download that comes in that sets you on the path to abundance as well. Wow, and we have protection from Lord Ganesha. Yeah, know that you are protected, guys, because Goddess Durga is very much of a fierce protector herself, so she's also saying that you are protected. Don't have that fear and anxiety that this path is also not protected, because it was very much guided, and we saw with the eye of Ganesha here, watched over by the divine. You are watched over by the divine here. Wow, and we have steadfastness. Yeah, guys, you're on the path. Continue with perseverance. Go with the flow, and I did see a lot of elephants in the last reading as well, so I feel very much like, Lord Ganesha is saying that you are reaching greatness here, and we have, Ganesha's hands are full here, so I feel very much like the gifts that are coming in here. We've seen the lotus, we've seen the laddus. It's beyond your expectations here. You are heading towards the path to abundance here, to keep moving. Yeah, I'm hearing just keep swimming, just keep swimming. Wow, okay, we have feather. Someone is undependable and insincere, but I feel with the feather here is very much the angelic protection coming in here, also showing that you are very much on the path to the reaching your celestial greatness here, and also that you are supported by the angelic realm here. Yeah, you're very much of a high ascended master here. Okay, and we have Bull. Do not back down from opposition. Show strength and fortitude. Yeah, guys, it's very much like the fortitude and strength that you have shown. You need to continue to show that strength. Don't waver now when you are reaching the pinnacle of the success. It's like continue on this road, on this journey, because the pot at the end of the rainbow that we saw, that pot of gold, is waiting for you guys. Be the bull here. Steadfast and keep steadfast. In this journey, because you are reaching great heights here. Okay, wow, we have 9 of action. You've worked hard to create the things you cherish in your life, such as beloved relationships, amazing accomplishments, and hearth and home. Yeah, guys, what did I say about the accomplishments, right? Guys, this is the amazing accomplishments that you have achieved already at a soul level. You've worked hard for it. You've worked hard to create these things here. And rest assured that all these treasures and you are being constantly protected by your angels. In return, Mother Earth, the animals, and the environment need your protection. Yeah, very much, you are being protected here, guys. And the legacy that you will leave now. You're leaving a legacy in Mother Earth here, guys. Yeah, it's like the wisdom and the knowledge that you will leave. You're leaving it here for future generations to enjoy, guys. Wow. You've worked hard, and the universe is recognizing this accomplishments as well. Yeah. Hidden message from Goddess Durga here. Very powerful. Wow. And great gratitude. Yeah. We've seen the birds. This is the message that, the universe, Goddess Durga, Lakshmi, and Ganesha want to say, is that all of that you've heard, is about to come true. The expectation that you said is about to come true. You've been this, you've taken this journey with the consciousness here, with gratitude and grace. You have accomplished things with gratitude and grace, and know that everything that you is now coming towards you in the form of abundance, in the form of legacies, legacy wealth, I'm hearing, is what you've earned, guys. You've earned it here. Yeah, wow, okay. Yeah. And with the owl coming in here, because I'm seeing the Q here, the Q looks like an O here, and it was just on the owl side here, guys. Because like we saw, right, the owl is always hidden. When they're hidden in the picture here, and it was hidden here. So it's hidden here, showing you here. Wow, guys, with the owl coming in a hidden form. Amazing, guys. Wow. I'm also hearing the word howl. So like we saw the wolf, you'll be howling, calling in your spirit team, spirit guides. Also hearing like soul family coming in here. Yeah, but you will be howling with happiness and delight as well. I was asked to pull some tarot. So before I pull the last universal messages here, and she's saying to put, sorry, I'm just hearing, she's saying 3 charms here. Okay, wow. Let's see what these 3 charms are first. Okay, wow, we have the heart. Yeah, guys, looking for love. Love is going to find you. Follow your heart here. And look, we have the glasses here. This is like you putting on your spiritual glasses, seeing, setting your sights higher, seeing things from the divine realm here, guys. Wow. Yeah, and we have the star. This also came in the Shani Dev reading that we saw. So if you're called, you know, and you're wanting to see that reading, very much there's hidden messages here. But your stars, you're looking towards the stars, and you're setting your sights higher. You're achieving the highest in this lifetime. Wish fulfillment upon wish fulfillment coming true here, guys. Wow. Yeah, I feel like 3 major wishes are coming through first. Those will be the catalyst. These 3 major wishes will be the catalyst for the change. I'm hearing catalyst for change here. Okay, let's just see what this tarot meaning. Okay. Wow, guys, we have 10 of Cups here. Yeah. Wow, this is like, you know, you finding your divine love, you finding the most blissful of happiness, you know, the fulfillment, dreams coming true, you know, family, dream home, dream, you know, everything that you were dreaming about, the expectations, you are meeting it here, guys. Wow, wow, 10 of Cups. I think that is why Goddess Lakshmi wanted me to pull the tarot here. Okay, wow, we have the Empress, guys. Amazing here. Abundance, you know, the fertility that we saw, evolution, you know, in you receiving the accomplishments here, guys. Wow, wow, wow. You steadfast in your Empress form here. Yeah, you've accomplished something great here, guys. The abundance that's coming towards you. Wow, amazing. Okay, we have the Fool. Our new beginnings, possibilities coming in here. You know, adventures, opportunities, you going onto this pathway now that's been laid out, your pathway to abundance that we saw, pathway to 10 of Cups, pathway to you being in your most highest form here, guys. Wow. And we have the 8 of Pentacles. Yeah, but you know, here I feel like what Goddess Lakshmi is saying here with 8 of Pentacles is that you are a master. You've achieved some sort of mastery, right? You have this talent, this innate gift, and to use it, right? To use the skills, to use this potentials, to set your standards high, because it will take a bit of hard work, you know, whatever this new project, this new pathway that comes up for you, but know that it's leading you to the 10 of Cups, to the abundance as well. But I feel like there's 3 major wishes that are coming in now that are catapulting you to this change, to this stardom, I'm hearing for some as well. Wow, okay. So let us close off this magical reading with the last messages from the universe here. What a profound reading from Goddess Lakshmi, Lord Ganesha, Lord Vishnu. I'm hearing Goddess Kali as well, and Goddess Durga. Wow, guys, amazing. Wow. We have I look at you and I'm home, finding Nemo. Yeah, I did say that, just keep swimming, right, guys? Yeah, you're finding your home here, guys. Soul family coming in, significant partners coming in here, significant connections, relationships, meeting the one even, I'm hearing. Wow. Okay. And we have for the strength of the pack is the wolf, and the strength of the wolf is the pack. Yeah, guys, you're meeting your pack. We saw the wolf connotation. You're no longer, I think, going to be just the lone wolf, you know, anymore, guys. There's like soul family coming in here to help you and assist you as well. You're meeting your tribe here. Wow. Okay. We have with Aladdin, today's special moments are tomorrow's memories. Yeah, guys, what did I say about the past, present, and future, guys, right? You have done something here, you know, with the genie coming in. It's like you've done something magically here that has affected the past, the present, and the future, guys. Yeah, you will remember this. This will be tomorrow's memories, guys. The legacy that you are leaving here. Yeah, wow, guys, the legacy imprint that you're leaving, you will be known for it. Yeah, in the memories of tomorrow. Wow, guys. Okay, and we have Dumbo coming in with don't just fly, soar. Yeah, it's like, you know, your ascended masters here are very much jumping for joy here. It's like, you know, Ganesha and his vehicle, the mouse here. Meaning you're going to soar, guys. You have soared already. You know, you've already accomplished so much. You're about to soar and reach your ascension journey, the highest timeline, stardom that we saw, abundance, you know, wish fulfillment. You're soaring towards it all, guys. Opportunities are coming in. Wow, guys. And what a final message, guys. To infinity and beyond. Indeed, guys. to infinity and beyond. What else can we say, right? You are reaching the infinity, guys. You're reaching the impossible. I mean, wow, this message was so magical from Goddess Lakshmi. Yeah, to infinity and beyond, guys, because the amount of abundance that you are going to receive is going to be infinite and beyond. It's going to be beyond what you imagined. It's going to leave a legacy imprint for future generations. It's going to be infinite, like we saw. I did say in the beginning, like it's going to be on repeat, right? It's going to be infinite, guys. It's never going to not replenish. It's like replenishes itself. You are reaching the infinity of, reaching the celestial realms, the infinity and beyond. You're understanding that, like we said from the very beginning, you are this ascended soul. You have reached the infinity and you're going beyond that, guys. Wow. What an amazing reading and closure from Goddess Lakshmi. Okay, guys, I'm going to end this reading here. Wow, guys. I want to thank all the ascended masters, goddesses, Goddess Lakshmi herself, Lord Ganesha, Lord Vishnu, Goddess Kali. I also heard Goddess Durga. There's so many ascended masters here today, as well, for their wonderful messages, for being part of the Sacred Circle today. What a profound message, guys. You are not just about to fly, you're about to soar, guys. Just like you're gaining your wings. I'm hearing you've earned your wings. You've earned these accolades, guys. You've done something so special here. You're about to also do something special, create something special. I'm hearing as well as you move towards the infinity and the beyond, guys. Wow. I hope that you've enjoyed this reading. Please do like, share, and subscribe. If you have, leave me a comment. I'd love to hear from you. I do personal readings. I've been asked. So there is if you're wanting to request, you can reach me on DMs on Instagram. I am there. If you haven't joined the Instagram page, please do, join there for further notifications. Do hit the subscribe button, as well as the bell icon, so you're notified. And yeah, guys, I just want to leave you with, you knowing that you are this high ascended soul and you're reaching the path of greatness here, guys. I mean, all of the readings that we've seen of late, as you step into the new and this new series, that has started, you are stepping into greatness, guys. I'm sending all my love and light, and I'll see you in my next one.